Hi, my beautiful people. Happy Valentine's Day. So, I am just jumping right into the video. These are going to be the tribal braids. And if you don't already know, tribal braids are feed-in braids in the front and box braids in the back. And feed-in braids basically are cornrows, and you just feed hair onto the braids into the section to make the cornrows look as natural as possible, because back in the day the cornrows had bit bulky hair at the front, and feed-in braids just look way more natural. So for the product I'm using, it's going to be the Shine and Jam. It is the orange or the yellow top container that lays the hair down the way it needs to be laid, and it helps define the parting for her whole hair. I'll use that on all textures of hair, and I'm not going to slow it down right here. I'm going to just speed it up so you guys can see what's going on. If you want the slow down version of how to grip the roots for box braids as well, you can go ahead and look at my previous video I posted before this one, and it shows that as well. Now she's getting medium lower back length tribal braids. And yes, so you don't need to do super small boxes whenever you're doing these box braids in the back, because you don't want to be sitting there for hours. You can do a pretty good amount of box braids without it having to be 50 million box braids in the back. But as you can see, I do braid with nails. I can braid with nails. They're not super long, but long as they are curved, I really don't have a problem with it. Now, if I had like the square nails, they would be really hard to kind of grip. But that's what I said in my other videos as far as gripping. Now, where her hair, the ends of her hair, I make sure I put some Shine and Jam on there so that way it can properly blend in together with the braiding hair. Now, I only use pre-stretched braiding hair. I don't know why so many people feel like they have a problem with the pre-stretched braiding hair. It saves so much time. Stretch your hair out before you braid it. So that's how the box braids looks. As you can see, what I'm explaining right here is I like space right there. You see how the braid doesn't start at the top of her hair. I like for there to be some space right there, because I realized that whenever I have the box braid at the very top, whereas the feed-in braids are about to end, it becomes like a little bulky area, and I like it to lay flat. So I like it for it to be a little slack at the roots when it comes to the very top braids, even though the braid is still secure. So with the feed-in braids, I'm just showing you guys how I feed the hair in. I started with her hair. Now, if the person have weak edges, you may need to start off with some braiding hair at the front, just a little tiny bit, just to give you some grip. But when it comes to starting the feed-in braids, I do the half method, braid half in and then continue with the other half. And probably about every 4 or 5 turns, I add another piece. Oh no, never mind. Right here, I just combined all the pieces. But usually when I start at the very front, I do half and half. Leave a piece out and then have the other piece added in later. So yes, whichever feels comfortable for you at the time. If you feel like adding both pieces at the same time. You see how I keep switching back and forth? Whatever feels comfortable for me at the time, because I'm going to be honest with you, some parts of the braids it's easier to have half in and half out. And some part of the braid, especially at the top, it's easier to just grip it all at one time. So I use different methods when it comes to feed-in braids. I like both methods. I see that it's really no rules to one way you have to do it. You can just kind of do it in different ways. So, but I do feel like adding all the pieces at one time and braiding it in together is a lot easier. But even if you're starting or you've been braiding hair, whatever the case may be, you want to be a braider or whatever you want to do in regards to hair or anything in life, practice is key, you guys. I've always knew how to braid. Well, my mom taught me when I was like 11 or 13. I can't remember. It's one of those ages. But I noticed that parting is like the key to getting things to look neat and professional. And practice makes perfect, you guys. Nobody is born knowing how to just braid out the womb. If you just practice and really dedicate your time to it, whether you have a mannequin or braiding your own hair or whatever the case may be, just practice, guys. I'm telling you, you practice. The more you practice, the better you'll get. The more you'll be able to learn what works for you, what braiding style works for you. Some people hold their hands different than mine. Some people overhand braid but can't underhand braid. I can underhand braid, but I can't overhand braid. So I can't do like French braids. And I am practicing on doing those, but it's just really hard for me to kind of get the concept. But yes, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know that you can learn how to do these if you don't know how to do them. And if you're still learning how to do them, just practice, you guys. You will get better. I promise you. Like, I promise you. Just take it from me, okay? I was not great at braiding, you know. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you guys enjoying your holiday and will enjoy your holiday and whatnot. I have to work today, but I'm off early today, so you know, I don't know what I'm doing today. But anyways, yes, guys, I love you guys so much for always supporting me and watching my videos and sharing my videos with everyone. I am located in Columbia, South Carolina, in the U.S., and I do take clients. If you DM me or message me on Instagram or Facebook, we can schedule an appointment. Okay, guys, like I stated, I love you guys so much, and you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my videos. And also, I'm trying to make sure that I'm be more consistent with my videos. I just finished moving to a different location. I live in a 2-bedroom now, so I have a second bedroom where I have the studio, and I'm getting that studio together. So I'm getting everything together, you guys. You know, just bear with me. I'm getting it together. I only been here a week and a half. So yes, guys, I'll talk to you guys in my next video. I'm sorry I'll ramble so much, but yeah. Bye, guys. Mwah.